Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service departments, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Casey Myers of Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network joined the Glidden-Ralston boys sprint medley team down here in Osaka City today. Going to start off with Alex. Daniel, how do you feel like your first 100 went, and how are you coming out of the blocks?
Came out of the blocks a little slow as usual, but that first about 20 was pretty fast. Wind helped me a lot, and then the wind just started to push me off the track, so it got a little more difficult. But other than that, it was pretty all right.
Probably been limited the chances you've gotten to actually run at a meet this year so far with the weather we've had here in the spring season. How does this sprint medley compare to other times you ran it so far this year?
This one's a little subpar compared to the others, but not going to complain too much because we still got medal out of it. So.
Did you have to battle the wind with your portion of the race at all, and kind of how did you battle that wind?
I battled it for about 40% of it. It wasn't too bad, but obviously not ideal.
Kind of looking at the district meet on Thursday, I'm probably not sure what time you guys ran today, but how do you feel it kind of went compared to today to get you guys ready for that district meet Thursday?
We're probably going to need to shave off a few seconds to do anything special with districts, but pretty all right.
Alex, thank you for joining me. We'll hand it off now to Mr. Christian and Lucas. How do you really feel like your portion of the 100 went that you ran today?
Well, kind of started off with a few disadvantages. Running straight into the wind is not ideal. Starting off kind of behind because our first runner's slow, not ideal. But, fight through diversity. So,
what else are you running today?
Doing high jump, the open one, and the 4x4.
Did you have to battle the wind at all, kind of running that straightaway?
Yeah, right at us. Not ideal weather, but, we ball.
Kind of looking at what else you're running to today, how can you take away from battling the wind, that'll get you focused and prepared for the rest of the races tonight?
Well, at least the 100 I'm running pretty soon. I'll be running with the wind. The 400, I'm going to try and conserve my energy a little bit more. But that's basically it.
Lucas, thank you for joining us. We'll hand it off to
Thank you.
Landon Rohrbeck now joining us with the sprint medley for Glidden-Ralston. How do you feel that your portion of the race went, and how was your handoff with Lucas?
Me and Lucas always do have a nice, crisp handoff. But when I was running, I ran right into that wind coming at me from the side, right on that curve, so it was kind of pushing me off my track. But then the last 100, I was running with the wind, so I just got up and went.
How do you feel like the 200 went for you overall in the race?
It definitely wasn't my fastest one, but I did all I could against that wind on that first 100 curve, and I gave it all I could to get a handoff with Emmett and see what he could do.
Do you feel like the wind kind of limited it on how fast you could go today, or was it other factors?
Definitely the wind, and I've also been fighting a hip problem. I've been getting that looked at, but yeah, the wind was a big factor in this one.
Kind of taking a look at districts coming up, where do you need to get better at for that district meet?
Just get up and go for my 200. Just get up and go and hope for the best and fight with the other people and get a good handoff.
And thank you for joining us. We'll hand it off to Emmett. And Emmett, you're in the last portion of this race, the 400. Did you kind of want to get out fast, or did you kind of pace yourself towards the end of the race?
I tried to just get out fast for that first 100 with the wind. Then that second 100 slowed it down just a hair, and then that last 200 gave it everything I had.
How did you battle the wind out there? Did you kind of take it slow when you knew it was going to be in your face, and then sped up coming around when it got to your back?
When it was to my face, I just tried to stride out more, use just more of my legs to fight through it, and when I got into the straightaway, just gave it everything I had.
Compared to other meets that you've ran so far this year, how do you think this relates to other meets, and then kind of going into that district play or that district meet? Kind of what needs to get better?
We just need to cut down all of our times by a second, and we have not really a shot to make it, so just try our hardest to get whatever we can do.
Emmett, thank you for joining me. Good luck coming up on Thursday.
Okay, thank you.